Hey guys, welcome to my channel. The typical YouTube greeting. I don't know what I'm doing. So I actually want to backtrack a little bit and talk about what I was doing before I came to Korea. I was a fine art major. I've always loved the arts. I've always considered myself an artist. But I started doing freelance work and commission work, and I was miserable. I honestly hated getting up and creating art for other people. I was no longer creating art for myself. And I still, to this day, have not created any new art in over a year. But yes, so I graduated college with a fine art degree. I put on an art show, actually, all by myself. And it was amazing. I made all my money back through donations. I didn't charge for the door. I didn't charge for food or drinks. It was a really good turnout, and I felt very, very proud of myself for that. After that, I was just working. I was really just chilling. I just wanted a break. I just finished school. I was saving up money to move out and do my own thing, have that freedom and stability that I was yearning for. Then, I moved out. I got a car and I was living. I was having fun. Then last November, my father passed away. And I've been sad before. And I've been depressed before. But the way I felt after my dad passed away was probably the worst I've ever felt. And I mean, that's to be expected, right? Like, a parent passes, you don't feel good after that. But it was the worst feeling I ever felt because I literally felt nothing. I was numb to everything. And that can be such a dangerous place because you're constantly looking for things that make you feel something, right? And I was reaching for all the wrong things. And that's when I knew I had to get out of Atlanta. I had to get away from everything that I knew and loved, everything that made me comfortable, because honestly, it was doing nothing but helping me tear myself down. So in the midst of going through my quarter life crisis, I got on YouTube one day and I started searching for like how to travel for free, expat life, digital nomads, and anything that would get me away from where I was. And I stumbled across a YouTube channel that was talking about the EPIK program. So immediately I started looking deeper into it. I found more information. I started talking to people about the possibility of me doing something like that, or something like this, really, because I'm doing it now. And I really came to truly believe that this was the program that I needed to be a part of. It was something that I needed to do. It was a great avenue for me to achieve some goals, be challenged, and get out of my comfort zone, because Atlanta is so comfortable for me. Even though, Atlanta has its challenges for sure, but it was comfortable. It's home, Sometimes it can be very hard to grow up at home. A lot of people leave home to ultimately become who they are. And I knew it was time for me to do that too. because I wasn't being challenged at home. I wasn't being challenged in Atlanta. I was constantly taking the easy way out. And that has a lot to do with me and not Atlanta per se. Because people thrive in Atlanta, don't get me wrong. But with Atlanta being home, it was so easy to get comfortable. It was so easy to fall back on everything that you know, especially working as a server, bartender, photographer. Like, there's always work. There's always money. It's always relatively easy. And I was really falling into a vicious cycle that I didn't want to be a part of. So I filled out my application, and I got an interview and I got accepted. And then there was nothing. I'm going to talk more about my application process in a separate video because it needs its own story. But long story short, I'm here now, and I'm thriving. I am every day is a challenge. Every day I have an opportunity for growth. It's not easy being here. My placement is nothing. Literally nothing like I imagined it would be. But at the same time, I love it. I have very, very few negative feelings about Korea in general, about the EPIK program in general, about my placement in general, because again, another video is coming. So I know I said I was going to do an apartment tour to some of my friends and family before I even created this channel, but no. I am not in my apartment. This is an Airbnb. I'm currently in Seoul. I do not live in Seoul. I live in the countryside, in a very rural area. So my apartment is nowhere near as cute as where I'm staying right now. But I am extremely positive. I'm extremely content. Dare I even say happy? I have never felt this good in my entire life. And I mean, Korea didn't do that. EPIK didn't do that. It was really a shift within myself. And, it happened in Korea, but it took me understanding that I can do anything. Anybody could do anything. Like, we all could do anything. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever it is you want to do. You just have to get up and do it, like put one foot in front of the other, and eventually you'll be a doctor, you'll be a lawyer, you'll be a teacher in a foreign country. Like, you can do anything. You really can do anything. And that is the biggest take that I've gotten from being in Korea, is that I can do anything. I feel unstoppable, and it's amazing because I'm a very determined person. I always go after my goals. Most people that know me will tell you that, like, once I put my mind to something, there's no stopping me. There's no changing my mind. Like, I am like 10 toes down, hitting the ground running, chasing my goals, But coming here it really showed me that I can do anything. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay. The contract is for a year, so obviously at least a year, but it's a great possibility that I'll stay longer. I have not decided yet. It's only been a month. But nothing at home is providing me with what I get out here. And I love Atlanta. I love the city. I love the energy. I love being around Black people. I love my people. And it's not a lot of us out here, obviously. But Korea has its own energy too. And I love being in the countryside, and I love the easy life. It's simple. The people are nice, but life is just really different out here. It's really different. And it's not something that I didn't expect. Obviously, it's going to be different, but it's something that I appreciate. I appreciate the life that I live out here. And it also makes me appreciate what I had back home. I appreciate Atlanta so much more now being outside of Atlanta than I ever did living in Atlanta. I love Atlanta. But I don't know. I might stay in Korea for an extended period of time. I don't really have anything tying me to Atlanta. I mean, I have my family and I have my friends. I have communities that I'm a part of. And, you know, I'm not distancing myself from that. But when we're talking about quality of life, Korea wins. Korea wins like by a landslide. So who knows? Who knows how long I'll be here? I don't know yet. We will see. But I definitely miss Atlanta. I miss my family. I miss my friends. I miss the energy. I miss Waffle House. I miss wings. I miss Atlanta a lot. I didn't think I would miss Atlanta as much as I do. Again, I have found a new level of appreciation for where I come from. And I think that's important. I think that's a very important part of this process. Because I definitely was taking Atlanta for granted. I was taking the opportunities for granted. I was taking proximity to greatness for granted. And that's something that I will not do here. I will not allow that to happen here. And whenever I decide to go home, it will never happen again because I know I can do anything. So, you know, I'm just extremely content and hopeful and amazed at myself and at my surroundings and what I have accomplished within a month. And what I will continue to accomplish, what will happen for me in the future. Whatever I decide to do after this is going to be great because I have no choice. I have no choice but to be great. It was written in the stars. God put me here to be great. So cheers to no longer trying. You know, we're not trying to do good things. We're not trying to be great. We're not trying to level up anymore. We're doing it, you know. We are showing up and being an active participant in life. There's no more existing. That just won't work anymore. You have to show up and you have to be an active participant in your life. You have to be active in becoming the person that you want to be and doing the things that you want to do. You know, you can't just passively be here anymore. It's not going to work. It's about to be 2020. 2020. Okay? It's time to level up for everybody. For everybody. If you're not out here trying to be great, please stay away from me. Okay? Seriously. But with all of that being said, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I will try to keep you guys updated as much as possible. So keep checking back. Subscribe, like, comment, and all of that good YouTube stuff. And come see me again next week, I guess. Okay, bye.